Okay guys, next, that is the last for query, Hibernate query. So last is the named SQL query we are having here. So we'll see that named SQL query how we can use here. We'll write a query in the XML file and we'll run the code. So let us create a project here. I just say new Java project and I'll give a name here, query through named SQL query, right? Named SQL query with Hibernate. Okay, next, and I say finish. I'll go to here and I'll say new package com.example, finish, and then say right click my Eclipse, add Hibernate capabilities. Okay, and then I say next. Next, I'll select the driver here, and next I'll browse the package and finish it. So again, this time also I'll just copy the HBM and Pozo from this, copy it and paste it here, right? So I just pasted now. Now we'll add HBM and I'll say here update, add so SQL, and I'll say true here. Okay, come down, add your HBM file here, right? So I just save it now. So you can see the Pozo class, it is as it is here, student.hvm. This is the place where we have to do the mapping part, I mean the query part, and this is my client class. So let us close this one and do the job here. Okay, what we have to do here, so in your mapping file you have after closing the class you have a tag SQL query, SQL query. Okay, and then right here SQL query, just give a name, what name you want. You want say select q, anything you can just give your name, select query, right? And then here we are writing return scalar, just values there, right? What column, id column, right? It is a student id, I think, student underscore id. A type of the column is what, java.lang.string. Same thing I can copy 3 times here because I have a 3 column. So I'll just say here first name, first name string, next is what, age, integer, right? Done. And I'll write a query here. What query? I'll just say is select student underscore id comma first name comma age from students, right? Students, and close the SQL query. So this part we have done. Come back to here now, and in this what we'll write here, we will use here query. So I just say queue session get named query. So here I'll say what session dot get named query, and here I'll give the name. What name I've given? Select query, right? XYZ, anything you can give here. What are the name you have given, right? So that name we are referring here, and then saying queue.list, right? Let us try to check whether it runs or not. So we are using query here, get named query, run as Java application. Okay, so we'll see. Please initialize the, okay, couldn't execute query. Select the student ID. What is the column name? Student underscore ID. First name is, oh, so I have done a mistake here. Student underscore ID, right? Let us try to run this now again. Java lang object. So this list is not returning a student. You have to write here object, and then here also you have to write object. Object. Okay. So this is a difference we are having in this too. I'll just remove this line. It is not required here because we are not using, right? Now run this code. Proceed. What's saying unresolved problem? So what we are getting here, the problem is what here? We are getting as an object array here. So here I'll take object array here. Okay. See the differences here we are having. And then here instead of writing s and all, I'll just say here s of 0, and here I'll say s of 1. Okay, and here I'll say s of 2, third column, right? Save, run as. Yes, we have got the records now. So that's all about the named query. We have written the query in the HBM file, and then we have retrieved the records here, right? So you can, what are the query will write here as per your query? It will have a return type. If let us say you are just looking for this, so just remove this two line and just remove these two things, you will get it, right? So this is what named query. We have given the name of this query and this name we are using here. So that's all about the named query.